Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving into a topic that's close to my heart, the power of words and how they can shape a child's life. We're going to be discussing 8 toxic things that parents sometimes say to their children, and how these words can have a lasting negative impact on their self-esteem and emotional well-being. Before we begin, I want to emphasize that this video is not about blaming parents. We all make mistakes, and sometimes the words that come out of our mouths aren't always the kindest or most helpful. This video is about raising awareness, fostering self-reflection, and ultimately helping parents create a more positive and nurturing environment for their children. Toxic phrase number 1, "You're so selfish." This is a common phrase, but it's incredibly damaging. It's a broad, sweeping statement that labels a child as inherently selfish, rather than focusing on the specific behavior. Children are naturally self-centered. It's part of their developmental stage. Instead of this, try phrases like, "I understand you want this, but let's think about how this might affect others." Toxic phrase number 2, "You're just like your father/mother." This comparison can be incredibly hurtful, especially if the parent being compared to is seen negatively by the child. It can make the child feel trapped in a predetermined role and can damage their relationship with the parent they're being compared to. Focus on the child as an individual with their own unique qualities and strengths. Toxic phrase number 3, "You're such a disappointment." This is a devastating statement that can shatter a child's self-esteem. It makes them feel worthless and like they'll never be good enough. Instead of focusing on failures, emphasize effort and learning from mistakes. "I know you're disappointed too, but I'm proud of the effort you put in." Toxic phrase number 4, "Stop crying, it's not that big of a deal." Dismissing a child's emotions invalidates their feelings and teaches them to suppress them. This can lead to emotional suppression and difficulty forming healthy emotional connections later in life. Instead, validate their feelings. "I see you're upset, and that's okay. Let's talk about it." Toxic phrase number 5, "You'll never amount to anything." This is a form of emotional abuse that can have long-lasting negative consequences on a child's self-belief and future aspirations. It's crucial to cultivate a growth mindset and encourage children to pursue their dreams, even if they face setbacks. Toxic phrase number 6, "You're so lazy." This is a blanket statement that doesn't address the root cause of the behavior. It's important to understand why a child is struggling with a particular task. Are they overwhelmed, bored, or lacking the necessary skills? Toxic phrase number 7, "I told you so." This phrase, while seemingly harmless, can create a sense of resentment and discourage children from taking risks or trying new things. Instead of focusing on being right, focus on helping them learn from their experiences. Toxic phrase number 8, "You're embarrassing me." This statement makes a child feel ashamed of themselves and can damage their self-confidence. It's crucial to create an environment where children feel safe to express themselves without fear of judgment. Instead of toxic phrases, try these alternatives. Replace comparisons with encouragement. "You're doing great in your own way." Acknowledge emotions. "It's okay to feel upset. Let's talk about it." Foster curiosity. "What's your reasoning behind this?" Focus on support. "I believe in you, and I'm here to help." Positive communication builds trust and nurtures a child's emotional well-being. Words have power. By being mindful of what we say, we can build stronger, healthier relationships with our children. Let's break the cycle of toxic communication and create a loving environment for the next generation. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and share it with others.